Welcome back to Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. In this video we are going through the most frustrating sub-battlefield I have ever taken part in. The bosses in this arena are way tougher than even Lubu, in my opinion. So this is tips on how you can defeat the Tiger's Loyal Subjects, which is a sub-battlefield in part 4. You have 3 different enemies you have to take on at the same time. You have one which is a really agile close range enemy. You've got one which will, they will all come close range. But you've got one that specializes in close range combat. You've got one that's going to chuck non-stop fire pots at you. Then you have one that keeps shooting arrows at you. This is really, really frustrating for a fight in this game. It actually took me about 2 hours to get this one done. It took an hour, roughly, for Lubu, and this one was about double the time. It didn't matter what I was using. I changed my divine beasts, I changed my weapons. I just really, really struggled with this one. But I found a way to basically cheese this fight. So you've got 3 enemies. You've got Hungai, you've got Han Dang, and you've got Cheng Pu. They've got very, very weird names. But all 3 of these are going to be tracking you down at the same time. And in the end, what I did was I abused the wizardry spell known as Imposing Slab. What I did was got these guys running around the arena, and every opportunity I had, I would just use Imposing Slab, because they run into it where they're so aggressive that deals damage, and then when they're close to it and the Imposing Slab spell explodes, it deals extra damage. So I just kept running them round and round and round and round the arena. It took a very, very long time to actually defeat them. But the first enemy, because he's so agile, quick, and he specializes in close quarters combat, Hungai was the first one to be taken down. It took a very, very long time. But then after Hungai was taken down, I just carried on doing the exact same thing. I got both of them really low. I took the second one down, and then it was a one-on-one. And obviously, you can carry on doing it. You can do the exact same thing, run around, Imposing Slab. You need to be careful, because your spirit is going to decrease very, very quickly. And if you are caught once by a fire pot, an arrow, or just like a basic melee attack, you're going to be stunned, and you're going to be locked in place momentarily, which gives them a massive window of opportunity to deal a lot of damage to you. So what I was doing was running around, making sure they were chasing me, using Imposing Slab, and then sometimes I would use it again, and then just try and keep my distance so that my spirit would build back up. But if that was unsuccessful, I was just using it once, and then running around until my spirit went back to neutral, then using it again, and I don't even know roughly how long this took. Like in terms of the final fight, the one where I was successful, I think it was like 10 minutes plus to actually take these down. Just because of the way I did it, because doing it legit, attacking them and defending myself, I managed to get the last enemy, which I think at that point was Han Dang, or Han Dang. I got him down to like literally, and it must have been about 10 HP or something. And then I messed up with my defense and got ruined. And then after that, it was time and time again. I was taking down Hungai, and I just couldn't deal with the other 2. They were both ranged, they were both coming in close with melee attacks and stuff. But not only that, at the start at least, you've got 3 enemies that are chasing you down, throwing things at you, and they can all use their critical strikes whenever they want, or their fatal strikes, whichever one you want to call it. They can use them whenever they fancy it. They can use 2 in a row if they want to. And whilst that's happening, a lot of the time I was getting really, really frustrated, because a lot of the time I was able to basically deplete their spirit so that I could get a fatal strike. And then one of them would hit me out of nowhere and either stun me or just make it take so long, like where I flinched after getting hit, make it take so long that the enemy recovered so I could never get that fatal strike. I was getting so angry with this one, but the way I did it in the end, running around, making them chase you, Imposing Slab after Imposing Slab, until you get down to the final enemy, I did it first time with that run. So I highly, highly recommend using that if you're getting frustrated with this one. And that is my tips on how to successfully complete the sub-battlefield in the part 4 called the Tiger's Loyal Subjects. That is also going to do it for this video. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about Wo Long Fallen Dynasty in the comments. and check out this video if you want to see other content on the channel. I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.